You're Locked On Devils, your daily podcast on the New Jersey Devils. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Hi, this is Bryce Salvador, and you're Locked On Devils with Trey Matthews.
Scores! Oh, Stevens stepped up, nailed him. Brodor's got the puck. What a shot. The Devils win the Stanley Cup.
There were some good things, but what do you take away from this game to get the 2 points?
We just defensively made too many mistakes, and then we got a lot of shots, but we couldn't find the extra one to get the win, and it sucks.
Is this just a case of a hot goaltender, or is it a case just not bearing down? What do you think was the difference between not being able to find the next goal?
Yeah, I mean, their goalie made some good saves, but it's also on us to get more in front, get traffic there, and find the loose pucks. We didn't do that.
How has Lindy been helping you guys through this turbulent stretch of games?
Well, we get our system. We got to play, and we got to play for the guy next to each other. Just battle as hard as you can. It's such a tight race, and we got to believe we can still do it. Obviously today it's not the result we want, but you can't let your head down. But you got to stick together, go to work again tomorrow.
What's been cooking for you offensively? It seems like you've been racking up a decent amount of points the last few games.
I mean, I don't know if I play the right way. That's going to come. Most important is that we want to win games, and that's what you go out there for, and got to compete and try to help your team win games.
What's the message to the team here? Just kind of stay the course and keep your head up?
Yes, but also realize the situation we're in. We gotta take that in our game, that we're fighting for our life, and we just gotta be more desperate out there. We gotta go in every battle wanting to win it, and that's what's gonna help us get to where we want to be.
With the DeSimone story, how frustrating is that right now as a group, knowing that time is ticking down?
Yeah, it's definitely frustrating. We had a good start, and then just kind of, they're a good team, and we gave them a few goals, and then, we weren't able to battle back, and it's kind of the same story again, and obviously it sucks.
Does it just feel like one mistake compounded after the other, and just when you sort of get into that role where you guys are right now, it's just hard to kind of come out of it?
You got to stop the bleeding, and realize maybe when you've given them a goal, just go out there and try to have a good shift and simplify your game a little bit. And, we didn't do enough to win this game, and after last game, this was a big one, and couldn't answer. Now it's got to go home and focus on the next one. I mean, this is you gotta go now. You can't wait any longer. We've been, we're at the edge, and we gotta start.
From your perspective, what needs to change in terms of your execution?
Well, you gotta have an effort of 60 minutes to win at this time of the year. You just gotta sometimes when the execution's not there, you just gotta simplify it. And at the end, we just gotta battle harder, and we gotta want it more than the other team. That's what it comes down to.
Obviously not where you wanted this game to go, but there's some positives that can take out of it. I mean, 50-plus shots, had it until the end there. What do you take out of this game?
Disappointing. Gotta find a way to put the puck back of the net. I think we have tons of chances, but just gave up too much again. And we should win that game 3-1, 3-2. But it's just how it is right now.
And what's the message to the guys now, into the situation and circumstances?
Keep going. Nothing else to say. We got to keep going. Move on. Wasn't all bad, like you said. Just really disappointing.
How has Lindy been helping you guys through this turbulent stretch?
He's been helping us. He's fair to us. He's needs what's need to be said in the locker room. He does that, and he was right. He came in here and it's all that matters at the end was how bad do we want to win. And I think in the third period, you saw us coming out there and that we want to win. I think he set the right message in the locker room.
I hope you guys are enjoying today's bonus episode. Before we continue, let me tell you about FanDuel. It's playoff time in the NBA, and NHL baseball is in full swing, and FanDuel is your place to bet on every game. Right now, new customers get $150 in bonus bets guaranteed. That's $150 win or lose. Bet on everything from slap shots to home runs to slam dunks, all in an app that is safe, secure, and easy to use. What are you waiting for? Visit FanDuel.com/lockedon and make your first bet an automatic win. FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
Away from that game, obviously a lot of opportunities, but at the end, don't come away with anything.
Yeah, tough game. We needed that one, so got to be ready to go in LA.
Is that kind of the message, like keep plowing ahead, keep going, stay the course?
Yeah, that's all we got to do.
How has Lindy been helping you guys throughout this turbulent stretch of games?
I mean, we're in a playoff push, so everyone's pulling the rope the same way, and we're just trying to win hockey games.
And that penalty shot, the puck just kind of fall off the stick.
Just not a good play by me. So, thanks, guys.
Is that what you're sensing right now from this group, that things are between the ears?
Well, I think we got the start we wanted, came out, scored a goal. It really come down to puck management. We knew the last time we played them, we were in a real tight game. They're hard to generate chances. They're one of the best defensive clubs. You get inside the zone, and we can't hand them the goals we handed them. The breakaway goal, not awareness to have a guy in behind us. One side of that, it looks like we're going to create some offense, and we turned what should have been offense into offense for them.
How do you get this group to believe that they're better than what the last maybe 7-10 games have been?
Well, I think you look at the play inside the game. If you look at all the play in the Anaheim game and the San Jose game, you take the bulk of that out of there. We're right back to that puck management category where you got to manage the puck. You got to be responsible for the people that are on the ice. You can do a lot of great things in the game, and then you can beat yourself. And I thought we beat ourselves.
Was there any consideration to maybe giving Daws the night or the afternoon off before you started him?
Yeah, we talked about it as a staff. Talked about it with our goalie coach and the decision to go back with Daws. So, you can always second guess that, but the decision we made as a group.
Is fighting for playoff points a motivational factor or something that maybe not you have to talk about yet?
No, I think we talk about how important every game is. I think everybody realizes that right now.
Thank you, Lindy.
So I think there's a lot of positives inside that. We mentioned a couple: the power play, the penalty killing, the number of opportunities we generated inside that. When you're looking at probably 90 shot attempts inside the game, there's just a lot of good. It hurts because we know we could have made a couple better plays on a couple of goals against. But when you look at the big picture and what we brought these last two games, we should really win with, or leave with 2 wins.
Is this one of those games you just tip your hat to the other goalie, the way he played tonight?
Well, you got to give him a lot of credit. He made a couple, really big saves at crucial times inside the game, almost every period. Even the late scramble before the penalty shot, he stood pretty tall there.
Thank you very much, Coach.
You seem to get away in that first period. Can you take any solace in the way this team was able to play much better in the second, third, or at this point, no moral victories?
Yeah, I thought we outplayed them for 50 out of the 60 minutes, and those 10 minutes cost us the game.
And what happened can you talk us through the goalie score with Jack and Lazar?
I kicked it out to Jack and just tried to go to the net, and Lazar got it to me, and then luckily it went in.
What about the play of Nico? Obviously, 3-goalie rotation, he gets an opportunity, comes in, basically slammed the door for you guys, kept you guys in it.
Yeah, no, it's got to be hard to come in like that, and it's disappointing that we put Capo in that spot. myself included. So that always sucks to see.
How did it feel to sort of redeem yourself after what happened on the Logan Cooley goal to now scoring your own goal for this team?
Yeah, and just try to help win games, and obviously overshadowed by a bad play by me. So yeah, we didn't win, so it doesn't matter.
And now, while we're on the subject of sports and competition, like we always are on this show, let me tell you about Monopoly Go. All right, game off. We got to pause here to talk more about Monopoly Go. I know what you're saying. Flag on the play. You already talked about that, but there is just so much good stuff in this game. In Monopoly Go, you can team up with friends or time tournaments where you can work together to build up each other's boards. The more you win together, the more awesome prizes you can unlock. And there's so much to do. You could get unique stickers when you trade with friends to complete albums for big prizes, cool new playing pieces to travel the boards with, hilarious emojis for taunting friends when you smash their buildings or heist their vaults. Trust me, I think you would love this a lot. Plus, Monopoly Go feels new and exciting every day with constantly changing tournaments and challenges. A ton include their own unique mini games like digging for treasure or a robot pachinko machine. That sounds pretty cool. And there's always new timed events that help you win big, like massive multiplayers for everything you win or rent frenzies. There's always something fun to discover in Monopoly Go. So get off the bench and go download right now for free on Google Play or App Store. Game on, everybody. All right, let's get back to today's bonus episode. Take it away once again.
For yourself a chance to get back in there, how did it feel to be back in there? Seemed like you played obviously pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, unexpected for sure, but it's my job to be ready to go whenever, wherever. So, yeah.
And if you look at it, you got to make the most of those opportunities though when you get those obviously the 3 goalie system here.
Yeah, 100% with 3 goalies every time you get in, you gotta give them a reason to want to give you put you back in. So, yeah, that's my goal every time.
Did you feel any rest, or did you feel like kind of right back at it?
No, it felt good to be back at it. Obviously, I've been practicing a lot, so yeah, it felt good.
And then obviously the first period, kind of this team falls down 3-0. Played well in the second and third, but can you take anything away from the way this team battled back, even though you don't get the result?
I mean, yeah, we played with a lot better urgency in the second and third, but I think at the end of the day we need to be more ready to go from the jump.
It's not the result you wanted. The first period seems to be what got away from you guys. Can you take any solace in the way you guys battled back in second and third, or there's just no more of this at this point?
Yes and no. Like I said, we played well for, during our game, I said we played well for 48 minutes, but that's not cut it in this league. Points we got to have. We got to dig in and want it. Doesn't matter what time the game is. We got to be ready to go. Just not good enough. Again, this whole season we've had a hard time building momentum and getting wins together. And again, tonight was another prime example of that.
And what has been the issue with the starts for this season long?
Couldn't tell you. Again, we played pretty solid in Dallas, and what I think got us their success there was our work ethic, the way we played. I didn't think that we were going to take the skill side away from it. Yeah, we put up a lot of goals there, but you got to be able to work. It doesn't matter what kind of game it is. You got to be ready to play, to dig in, and just do whatever it takes to succeed and really find a way. And again, we weren't able to do that. Again, we woke up midway through the first, but too little, too late.
What about the play of Nico Daws coming in there, obviously slammed the door, gave you guys that opportunity in the second, third?
Yeah, he was great for us. Again, we pushed. Again, when you get down, you got sometimes cheat for the offense a little bit, but he was a rock back there. But again, I feel bad for Topo. We hung him out to dry a little bit there to start, and that's no way to treat a goalie.
Curtis, you set a new career high in points. What's been changing your offensive approach?
Not much. I just want to win. That's about it.
And we are joined now by interim head coach Travis Green. Travis, certainly not how you expected to come in here to Mullet Arena. What can you say how disappointing it is not to have been able to build off that Dallas win?
Yeah, our start was disappointing tonight. I didn't like the first 10 to 12 minutes of our game, and one of the keys for us tonight was being ready to go. It's a quick team over there. They play fast, and I didn't think we had our skating legs early enough, and resulting in us taking a couple penalties in the offensive zone, which you never want to do, especially at this time of the year when you're trying to win games badly. We get down 2, and then we started to chase the game and push the game, and obviously we had a lot of good chances the rest of the way and couldn't score enough goals to not catch up for us not being ready to start.
We've talked about the lack of consistency all season. Why do you think, again, you guys weren't ready from the get-go?
Well, I think a bit of it is immaturity. You know, it's a tough league to win it. You have to be ready to go every night, and you know, if you don't start on time, it's a hard league to win consistently.
Why the decision to make the goalie change after the first period?
I wasn't trying to say that Capel, you know, a lot of those goals were hard ones to stop. I just thought we'd get a spark maybe by putting Dawsy in, and you know, that second period we could have scored 2, 3, 4 goals. Really, we missed some great chances. Even in the third, we missed the net on a lot of good chances. But when you're chasing the game, it gets hard.
Let's bring in the rest of the media now.
Speaking of Dawsy, how good was he in a tough situation coming in and giving you guys a chance?
Yeah, he played well. Made a couple big saves. You know, I think we were getting outshot 12-5 after 11-5 after 12 minutes in the game, and almost ended up with 40 shots at the end of the night. And you know, our power plays another night where it's got to find a way to score.
Yeah, looking at all the chances again, there've been a bunch of games lately where there's been 35, 40 shots, but maybe only a goal or two.
Right.
What's the challenge when it comes to finishing here right now?
Well, again, if you could hit a magic button and everyone just starts to score, a lot of guys would be making a lot of money in the league. So that's $1 million question. You know, we missed some really we did miss some wide open nets, and I think we hit a couple of crossbars, and you know, it's easier said than done to score.
In your opinion, what needs to change on the power play?
Oh, we've got to keep working at it. Again, I think it was the second game. Last game we didn't have anyone. First time that we had Mercer on that unit try to get a right shot. But it's not a secret formula to score either on the power play, but we'll keep working, and they are.
Thank you very much.